When winter strikes,
there's a high probability of avalanches coming across the road.
Lives are on the line.
And told him that a car had flipped on its top, may have hit the guardrail.
And when a criminal runs,
fresh footprints in the snow there.
Troopers are in hot pursuit.
We don't know if there's guns, knives. This could get interesting.
From serving warrants,
it's possibly underneath us.
You come out or the dog comes down. Last opportunity. I know you're in there.
To policing in the backcountry.
Well, it's our patrol vehicle for ENIAC.
This.
Someone who was just shot in the roadway.
Is Alaska State Troopers.
Come out now!
We got a unit that attempted to go serve a warrant for a $25,000 stop at the direction of a police officer. He ran back into the house, and they're applying for a warrant now to get into the residence. He's hiding for a good reason. He already ran from us once. Normally when they run once, they'll do anything to run again. And we don't know what's on the inside of that house. It's especially in the area it's in. It's in one of our rougher areas around here. There could be guns, could be anything. This could get interesting.
Storia arrives on scene to find troopers playing a waiting game.
We've announced, we've knocked, we've beat on every side of this thing. He's definitely in there. 3v1 is doing a search warrant application right now. Once we get that, we already have our entry tools up.
While troopers wait for the warrant, they keep close watch on all sides of the house.
He's going to do it. He's going to come out that door.
Yep.
When I went around, he was at that door. He comes out and start yelling so we know.
We don't know what he's got. We don't know if there's guns, knives. The hope is everything goes well, and maybe after we breach the door, he knows we're serious.
After a wait of 2 hours, troopers get their warrant.
We're good.
All right, so you guys ready to go?
Yep. State Troopers with a warrant. Come to the door. We're coming in. Okay, he's on time.
Clock go. 1 minute.
I got the clock going. Troopers with a warrant. 30 seconds left.
Come to the door now so we don't have to damage it. We are going to break down the door.
5 seconds. Ram it. Living room clear to the right.
State Trooper report. Go left. I'm on right. State Troopers, anybody in here?
Come out now. We know you're in here.
You're gonna send the dog in. Come out now. I know you're in there. Come out now.
No risk getting bit.
You guys feel that?
The house seems empty,
It's possibly underneath us.
but they hear noises from below.
He's way underneath the kitchen, almost in the living room.
So troopers make entry into the crawl space from both in and outside of the house.
Put your hands. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Get down on your hands right now. Either you come out or the dog comes down. Last opportunity. Put it down. Put it down.
I have seizures. I have seizures. Get off, please.
You guys good to stand him?
Seizures. I said I was
Testing.
I said I was coming out.
Stand up. Don't hurting you. Quit pulling away.
I'm not going nowhere, man.
We're going to search you again, okay?
I don't have nothing on me.
Have a seat.
Please don't kick the door.
I'm not. You're going to smash my knee.
Please put your knee
You want to
inside
break
the
more
car.
parts of my body?
Put your knee inside the car.
I was being good. Thank you.
Good job, guys.
We're clearing the house, you know, and we hear him underneath us. We think he's underneath us, but at that point, we can't tell. We see guns around the house. We don't know what he has. And then when he was real hesitant to come out, it made us think that maybe he has something down there. He didn't want to go to jail, the bottom line. Now he gets to go to jail.
45 miles south, a violent winter storm is wreaking havoc on the Seward Highway.
It's typical that when you get really bad weather like this, traffic really slows down. And tonight's one of those nights where it can get kind of busy.
Up ahead, 2 semis obstruct his patrol.
Hey, Jim, hey, are these guys chaining up down here, do you know?
Well, the problem is, he's so far in the center, we can't fit any more semis through. So they're going to stack up.
Yeah, okay.
And it's not any better farther up. It's been a fiasco the whole night. So.
Okay. Normally, this is a 3-lane highway, and we're down to about a single lane here. Probably about the second time I've seen it this bad.
Suddenly, a call comes in of a possible life-threatening accident further out the pass.
Sold out on 153. Was that vehicle still on the roadway?
3 unknown.
Copy that. I'll keep a lookout. Just got a call from dispatch about a single vehicle accident. Sounds like the driver may have hit the guardrail, flipped on his top. Unknown injuries. Still down at 153. Still southbound, so far 1083. Dispatch is sending the medics also. We're going to get there as quick as we can, as safe as we can.
We're supposed to be back in Anchorage an hour and a half ago. There's been no contact with the military this morning.
With temperatures below freezing, Lewis knows even minor injuries can quickly become fatal.
We get a lot of people not prepared for the cold weather, and that's one thing you got to do is be prepared, because you never know how long we're going to be trapped in a certain area for a certain period of time.
He can't find the car.
I'm going to contact this driver and see if they've seen anything or heard anything. Hey, we got a report of an overturned vehicle. Have you guys seen anything out here at all?
We just had 2 guys come back this way.
From south of here?
Yeah.
We had an officer down here report to us that there was an overturned vehicle up in the Drunken Pass area.
The blower's up there now. You probably
Yeah, we saw him.
He has no reports other than that there's an abandoned vehicle in the middle of the divided there. The headlights, they were on, but they had so much snow on them that you could hardly see it anymore. So
Okay, 6 left. Right.
You got a description of that vehicle?
Negative. I'm several miles out. It wasn't visible from the southbound lane. Right up on top of Turnagain Pass, there's such a high snow berm in the median of the highway that as we were heading southbound, we couldn't see it from our perspective on the highway. And with the weather conditions like it is right now, they're saying that this person is maybe an hour overdue. I'm thinking that's probably a bad situation as far as how bad the weather is. Still down on 153, 1023 in that vehicle.
2029 today.
Yeah, confirmed. The vehicle is abandoned here. It's empty.
10-4.
It's just a vehicle that's stuck in the median, the snow, and had been left there. The driver's okay. They got out of there and got a ride into Anchorage. So basically, yeah, false alarm. But you know what? We got to check every one.
The next morning, Sergeant Mike Zweifel must deal with the storm's devastating aftereffects.
We had a significant storm come through last night that dumped a ton of snow, brought a ton of winds, and really made the driving and road conditions just absolutely terrible. In the area that we're at right now, there's a high probability of avalanches coming across the road. If that road goes out, it stops all the essential services for Girdwood. What we need to do is get the avalanche control guys out. They evaluate the slopes, determine the avalanche hazard that's out there, and to mitigate any avalanches coming down onto people. We're going to provide some support with traffic control while they shut the highway down to make sure it's completely safe. They got to get the cannon all set up, get themselves ready to go before they shut the highway down. And once they give the word that they're ready, shut the highway down. We'll make a sweep to make sure there's nobody in between the area that they're going to be shooting, and then they'll go ahead and start shooting these slides.
This 105mm howitzer Coriolis rifle was first used by U.S. forces in World War II. Its 20-foot-long cannon can reach targets 7 miles away.
How's it going, Larry?
Good, how you doing, Mike?
Oh, not bad. So how many rounds we're shooting today?
We got 8 of them here for this mount. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Whether we'll use them all or not, I don't know.
Right.
It's getting pretty cool, so it might be setting up there.
Oh.
When it does, it doesn't happen.
Then it kind of firms up and doesn't come down, huh?
The railroad just shot, and they didn't get much action down there.
Okay.
Copy, close it up, we're good.
Loaded, data check. Clear down range, ready to fire. All clear, ready to fire. Fire.
95 minutes, just fire.
Clear. Loaded, clear, ready to fire. Fire.
I didn't even see where that hit.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna lower the jack. 1, 2, 1, 1. Yeah. Level. On target. On target. Clear down range. Okay, let's do it again. Fire!
Yeah, got it.
Finally, pay dirt.
So here comes one down now. This is exactly what they want to have happen. Have these things come down and land right before the road, before they get built up too much and take somebody out. We were probably 400, 500 yards from where it actually came down onto the road, and we're just now getting the wind from it, fluff that comes with that. Gives you a respect of how powerful these things are. Looks like it all worked out well today. That was the last shot, and nothing came across the road, so successful.
Back in the Matsu Valley, Trooper Blake Calhoun is working the night shift when he spots someone driving suspiciously.
129, 1036.
How you doing, man? Trooper Calhoun, State Troopers. You got a broken light on the right side of your bumper. Do you know that? Yeah. Pull your hands out from underneath your seat. You're making me nervous.
Keep your hands right where I can see them, right now.
What are you driving in circles for, man? You're lying to me. Tell me the truth. Why are you driving in circles? Okay, sit tight here, okay? This guy comes off of Nelson back there, takes a right onto Main, takes a right again, start headed this way, so they're doing a little zigzag all the way down. You can't smell anything inside the vehicle, but they were driving really weird.
Okay, seems like there's something going on there.
I'm on 911 with a shot victim.
I gotta go to that.
Yeah, bail. Go, 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 go.
There's someone who was just shot in the roadway. I didn't get everything. Two people kind of fighting back and forth. One male had a gun.
Do we know where the shooting was?
But he's shot in the stomach right now and he's unresponsive.
Yeah, it's fine. We have another call. He's reporting that a male was at the shooting was an area in his truck. He does have officer safety. He has law enforcement carries along short gun. Said he was shooting out with officers.
The guy's got bad news all over him. He had originally called us and said, I just shot this man, and said he was going to stay on scene, but now he's kind of running.
Got blood on the ground here, evidence of a vehicle leaving. I don't see a gun at this point in time, but I have not cleared the scene completely.
You got anything over there?
But before Calhoun can join in the search for the suspect, he notices a truck approaching.
Is this him?
Hold on. Keep your hands up back. Hands where I can see them, please. Hold on. Put your hands up right now.
Know why we're talking to you?
Well, of course, yeah. I didn't do anything wrong.
I never said you did anything wrong, but we hear this kind of call, and we got to take precautions. You understand? All right.
Is the rest of the vehicle clear?
Nobody else is in the vehicle. It's SC-20, man? Yeah, we have to take it. All right, you got an ID on you, sir? You can go ahead and holster that.
You guys know if the guy's okay with shot?
Yeah, I know he's not okay.
He's not?
No.
The victim dies later that night, leaving the man to potentially face homicide charges.
So we were looking for this guy, and he kind of came and found us. It makes you a little nervous, you know?
North in Fairbanks,
So what this is a burglary theft case from January. This is the last of the stolen stuff from that case. It is a large stand-up stainless steel refrigerator, a stainless steel washer, and a stainless steel dryer. We know that he's got drugs and guns. Let's be as tactically reasonable as we can. Everybody ready? All right.
under the cover of darkness, troopers head out to the suspected residence.
In Fairbanks this morning, it's just a couple minutes before 9 in the morning. As you can see, it's still pretty dark. The subject we're going to contact this morning is known to either lab or mule methamphetamines, also known to have firearms, equipment to make explosives. We're over planning today just in case we do have some kind of worst case scenario. Fairbanks 22, we're connecting to this.
They surround the house.
Got somebody up front on foot. All right, ready? State Troopers, come out. Step on out here, sir. Turn around. Hands up. 10-4, one's detained.
We got one more coming out.
State Troopers, come out. Troopers of the warrant, come out. Come out.
They detained 2 men outside the house, but there may be more inside.
Who else is here? State Troopers with a warrant. Open the door, it's going to be kicked in. Just keep your hands up where I can see them.
They finally secure the house and begin the search for the stolen goods.
Do you have any firearms in here? There's a locked door in here. Who's got the keys to that side room there with the gun lock on it?
In that chair.
Is there anything we're going to find there we shouldn't find? You gonna be friendly, buddy? Nobody needs to go to jail today. You're looking for stuff. I got a tip that you bought some appliances a few months back from a guy, and what I want to know is where those appliances are.
They search into the morning, but come up empty-handed.
Goes without saying, but guys, if you could stay out of trouble, it sure helped us out a bunch. It went as well as it can go. Unfortunately, we didn't find what we were looking for. I think that this investigation's been ongoing for so long. I think at some point somebody let him know that we knew he had these stolen items, so he's had months to get rid of it.
Over 400 miles southwest in Antioch, troopers respond to an urgent call in a remote village, but not by car.
Now we're headed over to our state plane parked out at the Antioch airport. We just had a report of an individual that was trying to get an adult male to stop raping another gal that's passed out. In a case like this, and this is extremely urgent, a gal had just been assaulted. We don't know if the suspect's still in the house.
Zito and Trooper David Russell must fly almost 100 miles north to respond to the call.
The first victim, she's going back to her house. We'll actually try and go to the residence where the rape reportedly occurred at. We'll see if we can contact the suspect and the second victim, at least ensure her safety and make sure the suspect in this case doesn't run off.
They land in the village of Grayling, unsure what to expect.
We called for a ride. For whatever reason, our ride didn't show up. It's just another thing that adds more time into the process out here.
With no time to lose, the troopers make the half-mile hike to the village.
There's no house numbers, and a lot of folks are pretty transient out here. By us stopping and talking to people or asking people where they're living. How you doing? Hey, real quick, which house is this house?
It's all in the trail all the way down. It's behind that first one.
Behind this first one? It's on the other side of the road. Thank you. Have a good day. Hello. Hey, guys.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Zito with the Troopers. How you doing?
How you doing there? Can you come over here and sit down here on the couch for a second so we can have a little visit? What's your date of birth?
Forgot.
You forgot? Okay. I see you got a split lip. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know.
What was your date of birth? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Well, what's the problem? What are you doing? Question there?
Well, I really don't know all the details.
I ain't asking more questions.
The suspect refuses to talk, so Zito interviews the potential assault victim.
Can I talk to you over here? Can I maybe talk to you out of the kitchen?
Why?
I just need to ask you if something happened to you, and that's it.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to report an assault?
No.
I saw you were nodding your head yes at first. No? The report that we had was that you were naked and he was trying to do something to you. Do you remember that happening? Did it happen or you just don't remember?
I don't know what happened last night. I don't know.
At this point, she's refusing to say if anything else happened. This is disheartening because we know something's happened. So now we're going to go follow up with the original complainant and see if she was assaulted as she originally reported. State Troopers! Whoa! How are you doing?
Can you tell me what's going on that you'd called?
I was getting hit, but I was trying to protect my face. My face was all down and bloody, though. That's when I called you guys.
You did the right thing.
Troopers get a full account of the alleged rape and assault.
We're going to go back, and based on our investigation of the scene, we're going to go arrest for domestic violence assault.
They return to the house knowing the suspect may be gearing up for a fight.
somebody's faced with the possibility that they're going to be going to jail, situations can change rapidly. Sergeant Zito with the troopers. You gotta come with me to Antioch, okay? Because you're being arrested for assault for domestic violence, okay? Don't put your hands on me. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. There's knives right there, okay? Don't argue with me right now. Do me a favor. Relax. There you go. Yeah, we did.
Zito arrests the man.
Let's go this way.
And walks him to the airport for their 50-minute flight to Antioch.
We've got a caravan to come transport, and there's really no reason to kind of hang around and grailing when someone's in handcuffs. We're going to head out, and then from here, we're also going to continue to address the reported sexual assault.
Back in the Matsu Valley.
We got a 911 from the number. Female is saying, hurry up, and another.
There's somebody in the residence tearing it up, breaking things. We don't have all the details. Today is one of the worst days that we've had. We're basically driving on ice.
Native individual, small mustache, intoxicated.
So what happened?
Two brothers got in a fight, and the one who had a warrant took off as soon as they heard we were coming.
Okay.
They said he went that way. He's supposed to be bleeding.
Maybe we can find some blood on white snow.
I'm going to go start some interviews if you guys want to try to find a foot track.
Okay. What size foot he's got? See if we can find where to start. Looks like my footprints for moose hooves.
The foot trail goes cold. So troopers bring in snow machines to expand the search.
I'm following tracks right now.
There's some footprints around here. I'm going to follow them real quick and see.
But these tracks are another false lead.
Just keep moving.
We're not having much luck finding him. So Trooper Haig's going to remain back here and look for him. It's pretty cold. It's starting to get dark. Most people, they're not going to stay out in this if they're not dressed properly.
An hour later, the violent suspect returns to the house.
The last report I got was he was destroying the inside of the house. His brother's reporting that he's highly, highly intoxicated. Back in 39, I'll be out in 25.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used to get you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you and during any questions. Or make any statement. You understand each statement?
You're never of Alaska.
And how much do you have to drink today?
Just bring me down.
Troopers give the man a breathalyzer test to see if they need to take him to the hospital.
Deep breath. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep going, keep going. Stop. Excellent. Do you know what the legal limit in the state of Alaska is?
0.800000.
You're pretty close. 0.080, okay? And you're at a 0.254. So you're a little over 3 times the legal limit, okay? You're under.
But you don't need to go to the hospital,
You don't need to go to the hospital, so that's a good thing, okay?
Somebody like this doesn't have a lot of clothes on, doesn't have anywhere else to go. He can possibly get hypothermia or dying from it.
How'd you get a PBT?
I can't believe it.
I just asked him if he wanted to give me a PBT so I can figure out how drunk he is, and he said yeah.
That's not right.
He said no.
Yeah. People love me. What can I say?
60 miles north in Talkeetna.
I got a call from a local resident. They had a dog that had returned home that was involved in a pretty big dog fight. The individual that owns the property adjacent to where we're going was involved in one of the largest animal cruelty cases that we've ever had in the state of Alaska. We seized 197 dogs that were all sick and were probably going to die. We found dogs that were tied to chains, just frozen and dead. He's not allowed to own any animals at all. But we're going to just see what the neighbor has to show us with her animal. Maybe we can find out what's happening out there. Any change?
No.
What time did it happen? Just a bite wound, or is it a...
It looks, no, it's not a...
Looks like a tear, doesn't it?
Looks like a tear.
Poor girl. I actually rescued this dog. She was a stray, just a sweetheart. How often are you hearing the dogs barking?
Every single night.
How many dogs does it sound like you're hearing? Does it sound like a team of dogs?
A lot. You know, a lot.
Did the fight seem like it was close?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Shanigan searches for signs of a possible wild animal attack.
Gonna take a look around the edge here. It's Alaska. It could be just about anything out here.
You get bear back here, you get your coyotes, you get the fox, and the wolf. She was bleeding good enough, you would see it on this road if she came up here.
I'm just not seeing anything. This is just bizarre. All right, well, I'm gonna go take a look at that property.
The animal abuser can't own dogs for 10 years.
Hundreds of dog houses out here. I just remember those dogs were so excited to see us. They knew they were being saved. Brings back a lot of memories walking through this place. It's like a ghost town. Fresh footprints in the snow there. Somebody's been here. Fresh footprints in the snow there. Somebody's been here. Looks like there's animal tracks going in and out of that house, these two houses. There's a dog print right there. See that? Got a dog track right on the snow there. Somebody's definitely staying here. Hello? Hello?
It appears the man isn't home.
It's Alaska. It could be just about anything out here. And they heard a dog fight. They could have just heard her growling and another animal snarling.
Unfortunately, the rescued dog dies 2 days later.
Here in Fairbanks, we have about 16 villages in the interior that we service. Today we're going to go up to Beaver and do a village visit.
There was a call about a young lady that may be thinking about harming herself. We're going to follow up and check on her and see how she's doing today.
We fly around to these villages. There's a couple of them that we can drive to. This is our main transportation source, so. There is a cold front coming through. In the last week, it's probably been negative 50 or so there. So we have to make sure we have enough food and stuff to last for a few days in case we get out there and get stuck. Sometimes we won't have a call from a village for a while just to go there and find out that there's actually been several serious incidents that's went on that nobody has reported.
Won't be chilly.
It's about 20 below. It's not feeling too good.
He heads to check in on the woman.
She was told by the doctors to come to Fairbanks to see about getting some help. She's still here. She may need to come to town with us.
With Alaska's suicide rate twice the national average, Terry takes this call very seriously.
Hello? Hey, I'm Chris Terry with the State Troopers.
Oh,
remember me?
Yeah.
I just wanted to check on you. I heard you were having a rough week. How are you feeling now?
Tired.
Tired? You had called, said that you were having some thoughts about hurting yourself again.
Oh no, I'm just having too much anxiety attacks. I got mood pills.
Okay. Do you have some friends out here that you can talk to if you start feeling sad or depressed again? Okay.
I got lots of friends.
Good. I'm very proud of the fact and happy that you're not drinking. I mean, that's wonderful. If y'all need anything, call me. All right. Have a good day. She was sober, which is a huge improvement over the last couple of times I had contact with her. According to her, she's feeling a whole lot better. There is quite a bit of drinking that goes on, and they are a local option dry village. But there's still a good bit that goes on, either flown in or mailed in.
Terry patrols the village of less than 100 people by foot.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah? Staying warm?
This is warm, man.
That's because you're hardened. You have a great day. 2 main streets, no cell phones here. It's a one-story, it's open for about an hour a day, a few staples, but majority of everything you push order to the grocery stores and stuff out of Fairbanks. Generator supplies the power for the whole village, and then the wash area. There's no plumbing. If you have water, you have a holding tank, and this is where you come and get your water. Everything else is pretty much houses, so.
Before heading out, Terry visits the local school where all 11 students attend.
How you doing?
Good.
Can I ride? Can I ride?
Here, here's a picture I made. Thank you, like it.
I love it, man. I love it.
Let's call you me, a yelling lady, and a bad guy.
Oh, who's this?
You know.
Who is it?
You know, it's your boss.
Is that Lieutenant Piscoya?
How did you know that?
I thought it was my boss. Well, thanks for my picture, man.
His patrol of Beaver is complete.
Looks like it may start snowing on us a little bit.
Terry's peaceful visit is a testament to his hard work as a village trooper.
It's probably taken me 12 to 18 months to get some of them to open up. That's what we found out over the years. Us just showing up in the village and walking around, somebody may come up and talk to us that wouldn't call and report something over the phone.
Back in the Matsu Valley,
we got a call from a guy saying his dog was being trampled by 2 moose. So he ran inside and he grabbed his 10mm handgun, came back outside and ended up shooting a cow and a calf moose. I want to see that if what he says happened is what it actually looks like that happened.
23.
Good, how's it going? Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah, it's kind of like right in here where it happened. I think I shot like 4 times.
Where were you shooting from?
Probably like right here, roughly. For me, I just didn't want to kill my dog. I mean, I've had her since I was 17 years old.
Right.
She's old. It was pretty bad. She was yelping, and they were just stomping her pretty good.
What did you shoot him with again?
10mm Glock Model 20.
Can I see the pistol and then the dog too? Is that the pistol right back there? Yeah. I should leave it sit there. Started off full?
Had maybe, I don't know, 10 or 11 rounds in it.
You weren't shooting hollow points or anything? It was all ball?
They're solid.
Hey, rough morning, huh?
Yeah, they did get her pretty good. She's going to be sore for...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Lanier checks the scene for any discrepancies in the man's story.
The moose were definitely in his driveway, and chances are the dog was being attacked right here. I don't see anything that's disputing the fact here, and if we need help, I'll come get you.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
See you, pup.
He calls a local charity to salvage the meat.
How's it going? Pick up the moose. Yeah, I got 2 of them for you. We're actually living in the moose's habitat. The people have to deal with the wildlife as well as the wildlife has to deal with the people in the state of Alaska.
Are you available for 21?
10-4, is it for my complainant number?
10-4, he says he followed some tracks back to another cabin and the people are still inside the suspect cabin.
10-9, complainant. How did he get brought into it?
He just said that he followed the truck and his sons are all armed and ready.
We got a Berg after the fact. This is an area where we have some problems with individuals. It's kind of like a little compound area. We got Trooper Cooper coming with, in case we run into the subjects. I don't want to have my hands full. You know, some people don't like us, believe it or not. They don't like to see us. The very sight of us gets them revved way up.
So, this property, I've had 2 pretty major significant cases. We had like a 3-hour standoff with folks on this property. We had an attempted murder case.
They've got guns.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take my long gun for sure. I don't want to be in like an ambush situation.
All right. Hey, how's it going? Are you... do you have your gun on you? I heard you.
I do right here, yes. He's down there. He told me you guys are coming down here to meet him.
How far down is he?
It is about a half, 3/4 of a mile.
Is the road just like this the whole way?
No. Right around the corner right there, it gets really bad. You're not going to be able to drive.
So we'll have to walk back there to him?
Yes, sir. You will.
Here's one thing. Can we get the guns put away? We've got our guns.
I'm not going back in there without. I know what's back here. I know what the people are back there. I'm not going to touch them. I'll sit there and do exactly what you guys said.
If you guys don't want to go back there, don't go back there, but don't go back there armed with us.
We won't do that.
Our cars are going to be a ways away. We want to make sure we have everything we need. This area that we're going to is known to hate law enforcement. We've had prior issues back here.
Last time I came here, I actually got pretty nervous.
Mac on 42. Both units are hiking on foot about a half mile. Oh, we got him. Yeah, he's got a long gun on his back. I see you guys are both armed.
Always am armed out here. You won't get us out here on our own property without being armed.
You guys have not gone up to the cabin at this point.
No, I don't want to deal with them up there.
What we're going to do is we're going to have you stay down on the road. We're going to go make sure your cabin's clear, nobody's staying in it. We don't want you up there in case we do encounter somebody in there, just for your safety and all that.
We'll go wherever you want.
All right.
Got the keys right here.
Now this is their prints. Doors open. Yeah, that's State Troopers. There's damage done to the door. Troopers, if you're in here and out. Ready? Cabin's clear. There's damage done to the door.
Definitely kicked in. The wood's burning stove sits there.
Yeah, I'm guessing there was one that is gone. Looks like they stayed here. I don't know what else has been, what else was in here that had been taken. No, there's not much more we can do here except go talk to him. Did you have a wood stove in there? Wood stove is gone. We have had this issue in this area.
Both troopers and the complainant suspect a potentially dangerous neighbor.
I've dealt with before. We're not going to contact him on his grounds at this time of night. You probably can understand that, knowing who he is.
Not just the three of
you. I'm going to follow up with him.
For now, this burglary will remain an open case.
Now you guys are clear to go up there. We're going to start hoofing our way out of here. It's a nice long walk. To me, it looked like somebody had went back there, stayed for a couple days, then just left with the stuff. We did our job. We made sure nobody was in there. That's what the homeowner was nervous about, and they can get their cabin back.